Hey Hubs! Did you know that virtual reality is revolutionizing education, but it also brings significant challenges? Today, we're going to unveil the top 5 issues that might be impacting your learning experience. Virtual reality, VR, in education is a significant innovation, evolving from a technological curiosity into a revolutionary tool in classrooms. The history of VR dates back to the 20th century, but it has gained accessibility and functionality in the last 2 decades due to technological advancements. Today, VR is utilized across various disciplines, providing practical and engaging experiences such as exploring 3D human bodies or visiting historical cities. In addition to increasing engagement, VR allows for personalized learning, catering to different student styles and paces. However, challenges such as costs, the need for training, and technical and logistical issues need to be addressed. With the continuous evolution of technology, collaboration among educators, developers, and policymakers is essential to effectively integrate VR into the educational process. Hey there, Hubs! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. Your like is crucial to our community. Problem 1. High costs. Virtual reality, VR, offers significant benefits for education, but the high cost of equipment is one of the major barriers to its adoption. High-quality VR devices, such as headsets and controllers, are expensive, especially for schools with limited budgets. In addition to initial costs, there are ongoing expenses for maintenance and hardware and software upgrades, further complicating the implementation of the technology in educational institutions. The high cost of VR equipment limits access to this technology, creating a disparity between schools that can afford these resources and those that cannot. This results in educational inequality, where only students from better-funded institutions have the opportunity to learn using VR. This inequality is particularly concerning in developing countries and low-income communities, where educational resources are already scarce. In addition to the costs of VR devices, powerful computers and other auxiliary equipment are required to support the technology. Many VR devices require high-performance computers with significant graphics and processing capabilities, which are also expensive. Without these computers, VR experiences may be compromised, resulting in lower performance and frustration for both teachers and students. This additional barrier further hinders the effective adoption of VR in schools. To address these challenges, it is important to explore solutions that make VR more accessible. One approach is to seek grants and funding from governments, non-governmental organizations, and private companies. There are often funds available specifically for technological innovation in education, and schools can benefit from these opportunities. Additionally, partnerships with technology companies can result in discounts or donations of VR equipment. Another solution is to promote the development of more affordable and low-cost VR technologies. Cheaper and more efficient devices can reduce the financial barrier to VR adoption. Initiatives such as the creation of low-cost VR headsets and accessible software platforms can make a significant difference. The adoption of VR solutions based on mobile devices, utilizing common smartphones, can also be a viable alternative for schools with limited resources. By implementing these solutions, it is possible to overcome financial challenges and promote a more equitable and inclusive education, allowing more students to benefit from this revolutionary technology. Problem 2. Lack of teacher training. Virtual reality, VR, has the potential to revolutionize education, but many teachers still lack the necessary training to use it effectively. This results in underutilization or misuse of the technology, making learning less effective for students. Unprepared teachers face practical difficulties, such as setting up and operating VR devices and identifying appropriate content, leading to frustration for both educators and students. In addition to technical challenges, lack of training affects pedagogy. VR can create immersive and interactive learning experiences, but without a clear understanding of how to integrate it into the curriculum, these opportunities are wasted. Well-trained teachers can use VR in innovative ways, but they need proper guidance and support to do so. To address these issues, it is crucial to invest in specific training programs for the use of VR in education. Workshops, online courses, and hands-on training sessions can help teachers become familiar with the technology and learn how to effectively integrate it into their classes. Additionally, developing communities of practice among educators can be extremely beneficial. Another solution is to include VR training in teacher education programs, ensuring that new educators enter the profession already equipped with the necessary skills. Collaboration between VR developers and educators is essential to create effective pedagogical content. This partnership can result in educational resources that are easy to use, accessible, and relevant, ensuring that teachers and students make the most of virtual reality. Problem 3. Limited and inadequate content. Virtual reality, VR, has the potential to transform education, but it faces significant obstacles due to the limitation and inadequacy of available content. While there are many innovative applications, the amount of high-quality educational material is still small. Much VR content is developed without proper pedagogical consideration, resulting in experiences that may be uninteresting or of little use for effective learning. One reason for this shortage of suitable content is the complexity and cost of development. Creating engaging and educational VR experiences requires a combination of technical and pedagogical skills, which are not always available in development teams. Developing realistic and interactive simulations can be expensive and time-consuming, discouraging the production of new content. Additionally, many VR developers focus on more lucrative markets such as gaming and entertainment, leaving the educational sector with fewer options. The lack of relevant content also stems from a lack of collaboration between educators and VR developers. Developers often lack the necessary pedagogical knowledge to create effective educational materials, while educators may not be familiar with the possibilities and limitations of VR technology. This disconnect results in content that does not meet the specific needs of students or align with school curricula. To overcome these challenges, it is crucial to foster collaboration between VR developers and educators. Initiatives that encourage partnerships between schools, universities, and technology companies can help create content that better meets educational needs. Teachers can provide valuable insights into how VR can be used to reinforce concepts and skills, while developers can offer the technical expertise needed to create high-quality, immersive experiences. Another solution is to invest in the training of educators so that they can develop or adapt VR content themselves. Training programs that teach the fundamentals of VR experience creation can empower teachers to create materials directly relevant to their students. Software platforms that enable the creation of VR content in a more accessible and intuitive manner can also help expand the range of available materials, making the technology more useful and impactful in education. Additionally, promoting open-source initiatives and collaborative communities can diversify and democratize access to VR content in education, allowing more students to benefit from this powerful technology. Problem 4. Health and safety issues. Virtual reality, VR, offers immersive experiences but raises concerns about health and safety, such as nausea, headaches, and eye fatigue, known as cybersickness, due to conflicting signals received by the brain. These symptoms are problematic for students who use VR for extended periods. Prolonged use can also cause eye fatigue, especially in children and adolescents. Educators must be aware of these risks and take measures to mitigate them. Physical safety issues arise when students lose awareness of physical space while using VR, increasing the risk of accidents. It is essential to organize classrooms safely and supervise VR sessions adequately. To minimize health problems, it is recommended to limit VR usage time, with regular breaks, and adjust devices correctly. Shorter, spaced-out sessions can prevent fatigue. Promoting more ergonomic and safer VR devices developed by manufacturers is also crucial. Addressing these issues, educators and administrators can ensure a beneficial and sustainable integration of VR into education, providing a safe and healthy environment that maximizes the potential of VR as an educational tool. Problem 5. Social isolation. Virtual reality, VR, can create immersive experiences, but also presents the risk of social isolation, especially among students, by limiting their interactions with peers and teachers. This isolation can hinder the development of crucial social skills such as communication, empathy, and teamwork. Excessive use of VR can reduce face-to-face interactions, essential for social learning. To mitigate these risks, it is important to integrate collaborative activities into VR usage, encouraging group projects and simulations that require cooperation. Another solution is to balance VR usage time with in-person activities that promote social interaction. Parents and educators should monitor VR usage time and promote a healthy balance, establishing clear limits and encouraging physical and social activities. Education about responsible technology use is also crucial to empower students to make informed choices. Addressing social isolation is essential to maximize the potential of VR in education. By integrating VR in a balanced and collaborative manner, educators can enrich students' knowledge and strengthen their social skills, preparing them for a future where technology and human interactions coexist harmoniously. Virtual reality has tremendous potential to transform education, but it's crucial to address these challenges to ensure that everyone can benefit from this incredible technology. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content on education and technology.